And there's our first view of the Soyuz. Just about a minute until touchdown, everything looking good.
300 meters right now.
300 meters. There's a Russian Mi-8 helicopter. That will be one of the first helos to land after the Soyuz touches down. Just a moment or two before touchdown, the soft landing thrusters will fire to further reduce the impact. Standing by for touchdown. And touchdown. Soyuz MS-26 is home at 8:20 p.m. Central Time, 6:20 a.m. Kazakhstan time on Sunday morning. Don Pettit ends his 7-month mission on his 70th birthday.
It's on the ground, on the side.
This is Mission Control Houston. The Russian Mi-8 helicopters that you see flying over the landing site of the Soyuz will now begin to land in a rapid fire sequential fashion. And the television truck that's providing the video that you're looking at will begin to move toward the vehicle. So we will lose video for a short period of time until that truck has repositioned itself near the Soyuz capsule. Once again, landing occurring at 8:20 p.m. Central Time, 6:20 a.m. Kazakhstan time on Easter Sunday. Pettit, Ovchinin, and Vagner are back on Earth after 220 days in space and a mission of 93.3 million statute miles. And now we're getting video of the landing site. There's Aleksey Ovchinin, the Soyuz commander, who has been brought out of the vehicle, first out. 595 days in space on his 4 missions. Once again, a look at Aleksey Ovchinin, the veteran cosmonaut, Soyuz commander. He was the station commander up until Friday for Expedition 72 before handing over that task to Takuya Onishi, the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency astronaut. There's a view of Bill Ingalls, the NASA chief photographer, who's right at the hatchway of the Soyuz vehicle.
Stand by and let me take a look.
Сейчас проверь, есть шум.
As the search and recovery teams work to extract the other two crew members, a good view of Aleksey Ovchinin, the Soyuz commander. As mentioned earlier, touchdown occurring at 8:20 p.m. Central Time, 9:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Soyuz vehicle was pulled over onto its side after touchdown, which is not uncommon.
Чуть-чуть ближе удочку.
Slightly closer, please.
Наверное, золотое. Давай, я...
On Easter Sunday in Kazakhstan, Aleksey Ovchinin peeling a hard-boiled egg. And Don Pettit now being extracted.
Fine.
Under overcast skies, the temperatures at the landing site in the high 40s Fahrenheit. Aleksey Ovchinin eating a hard-boiled egg presented to him by the search and recovery forces. This is Mission Control Houston. Once again, Ovchinin and Don Pettit of NASA are out of the Soyuz vehicle. Ivan Vagner is the last that is in the process of being extracted. Continuing to receive live television from the Soyuz landing site, Aleksey Ovchinin and Don Pettit out of the Soyuz vehicle. Ivan Vagner in the process of being extracted.
Lower, please. Careful.
And Ivan Vagner now out, being placed in his chair. All three crew members out of the Soyuz.
Okay, what are your emotions? What are you feeling now that you're back on Earth? It's Easter, the 20th of April, inaudible.
Сейчас все это... Давай. Отойди в сторону.
Move to the side, please.
Назад.
And back.
Ivan Vagner, having wrapped up his second mission in space, 416 days in all.
Степаныч, немножко в сторону уйдите.
To the side.
Ушел. Его увезли уже, унесли. Его уже унесли, да.
He's out of here.
Да. Его сказали не снимать.
He's been taken care of.
Когда принял боец, не доехали.
Еще.
Отсюда вышли.
This is Mission Control Houston. The video again coming to you from the landing site in Kazakhstan, some 91 miles to the southeast of Jezkazgan. A bullseye landing for the Soyuz MS-26 on Easter Sunday, Don Pettit's 70th birthday, bringing to an end Pettit, Ovchinin, and Wagner's 220-day mission aboard the International Space Station. All of the entry and landing events occurred on time and on schedule, with touchdown occurring at 8:20 p.m. Central Time, 6:20 a.m. Kazakhstan time on Sunday morning, about 56 minutes after sunrise.
Неправда. Алексей Николаевич, похожий. Леш.
Thank you so very much.
The crew displaying nesting or matryoshka dolls. This is typical of all Soyuz landings, gifts to the crew members from the search and recovery teams. And first to be carried toward the medical tent is the Soyuz commander, Aleksey Ovchinin.
Первый в эфире.
Once inside the medical tent, the three crew members will be helped out of their Sokol launch and entry suits. They'll move into more comfortable flight clothing and will subsequently board helicopters to be flown back to the staging city of Karaganda, Kazakhstan.
Первый в эфире.
One is live.
Ivan Vagner taking a few sips of hot tea.
Как скажут по команде, он готов был работать.
Вова. Ты сейчас будешь продолжать?
Ivan Vagner now being lifted and will be moved toward the medical tent to join Ovchinin.
Мы же не американцы.
Ну да.
Сейчас. Что, убираете вы? Да, конечно. Все это.
Wrapping up? Oh yeah.
Ivan Vagner being brought into the inflatable medical tent. Don Pettit was brought into the medical tent a short time ago, joining Aleksey Ovchinin. So all three crew members now have moved into the inflatable medical tent to get out of the Sokol launch and entry suits and move into flight clothing prior to being flown by helicopter back to the staging city of Karaganda, Kazakhstan. Once in Karaganda, Pettit will board a NASA plane to be flown back to Houston, while Ovchinin and Vagner are flown on a Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center aircraft to Star City, Russia, their training base and home outside of Moscow.